Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Yangyi and Wesley So. This is a game from Online Nations Cup 2020. Yangyi had white pieces and he started with d4. Wesley So played knight to f6, c4 e6, knight to c3, bishop to b4, the Nemtsov Indian defense. Knight to f3, d5, queen to b3, attacking the bishop c5, d takes on c5, knight to a6, c takes on d5, knight takes on d5. White to move. If the bishop goes to d2, then knight takes on c5. Yangyi played c6. Black to move. Queen to a5 was played. Perhaps b takes on c6 was expected. Queen to a5, bishop to d2 unpinning, b takes on c6, g3, knight takes on c3. Perhaps rook to b8 would be more annoying for white. Back to our game, knight takes on c3, b takes on c3, bishop to e7, bishop to g2, and both players castle at kingside. e5, queen to c2, queen to c7, queen to e4, f6, queen to c4 check, king to h8, bishop to e3, knight to b8, intending to bring the knight to a better spot. Rook from f to d1, bishop to a6, attacking the queen and x-raying the pawn on e2. How to save the pawn? What would you do? Yangyi played queen to e6, bishop takes pawn on e2 attacking the rook, rook to d2, bishop to a6, knight to h4, perhaps intending knight to f5, bishop to c8 attacking the queen, queen to c4, f5. Black is a pawn up, but behind in the development. How relevant is that? Knight to f3. h6, rook from a to d1, king to h7, h4, rook to f6, white to move. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? In this position, Yangyi played the most amazing move of the tournament, and that is, are you ready to see the move? Knight to g5 check. What a move. Pawn takes knight, pawn takes pawn attacking the rook, rook to g6. What is the follow-up? What did Yangyi have in mind? How would you continue? Yangyi played bishop to d5, intending king to g2 and then rook to h1 check. f4. If c takes on d5, queen takes queen. Wesley So played f4, white to move. Perhaps pawn takes pawn on f4 was expected. Instead, Yangyi played bishop to e4. Bishop takes on g5. Let's take it back. What happens if f takes on e3? Then queen to f7, and after pawn takes rook, bishop takes on g6 check, king to h8, queen to e8 check, bishop to f8, queen takes bishop check, mate. Back to our game. To avoid this disaster, Wesley So played bishop takes on g5, rook to d6, bishop to f6. If f takes on e3, one line goes like this. Rook takes on g6, pawn takes pawn check, king takes pawn, queen to b6 check, king to g2, queen b2 check, king to f3, and white wins. Back to our game. Bishop to f6 was played. King to g2, intending rook to h1 check as planned. f3 check, king takes pawn, bishop to g4 check, king to g2, bishop takes rook, rook takes bishop, and Wesley So resigned. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. Queen to e7, rook to h1 check, bishop to h4, bishop to f5, and if something like that to d7, rook takes on h4 check. And what now? Queen takes rook, queen takes queen check, and after king to g8, bishop takes rook. And I guess we can stop here. That was an amazing performance by Yangyi. Congratulations to the Chinese team on winning the Online Nations Cup. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.